Furman here. This video is going to be about Saints Row 2022, and just like Samuel of the Cosmos from Digital Death Cage once said, I'm going to tell you right up top, it's a piece of shit. A bit of background before we go any further. In my opinion, Saints Row 2 is the pinnacle of this entire genre. No other game in this genre even comes close in terms of playability and enjoyability. And since I couldn't give a frog's fat ass about the super serious crime drama bullshit stories in other games in this genre, those are the only two things that matter to me. Is the game playable, and is it fun? No game in the genre can touch Saints Row 2 when it comes to those two things. If they released an HD remaster of Saints Row 2 without altering the gameplay in any way, I would buy it in a heartbeat. So I wanted this game to be good. I really, really did. So does Saints Row 2022 live up to Saints Row 2? That's kind of like asking if my art lives up to Michelangelo's painting on the Sistine Chapel ceiling. I would say, honestly, the best way to encapsulate most of the issues with this game would be to say the game is probably 6 months to a year away from release. They're the bones of a good gamer here, but that's basically it. There's functioning bones, but there's no real polish or gameplay depth to anything in the game at all. All the missions and side activities I've done are basically the same thing and fall into one of two categories. The first one is drive to a location, have a shootout with 20 or more guys, move to another location, shoot 20 more guys, repeat ad nauseum. And that itself wouldn't be that bad, but the combat itself just has no polish at all. As it sits right now, you have virtually no options to tune your aim control. So when you're trying to aim with the right stick to shoot things, you're just constantly overcompensating left or right or up and down. It's really difficult to actually get target on something. And even with the full snap option on that snaps right to a target, you still have to be extremely close to where the target is in order for it to do that snap. The enemies just like to fall out of your reticle. They either do these dodge things or they just fall out of it, so you can't stay on target. And your bullet boxes, the bullet hit boxes are so pixel precise, you miss shots that would hit in any other game. And then all of that makes the combat a lot more of a chore than it actually has to be. Or I shouldn't even have to mention the fact how stupid it is you have to use a melee special ability to heal your health in a game that's going to be 99% gun combat. But I'm mentioning it anyway because it's really fucking stupid and annoying. The other type of mission is a driving pursuit mission where you're in a vehicle of some sort and you're attempting to evade pursuers. And this is worse than the shooting ones because all the pursuit cars have the exact same AI, whether they're cops or other gangs or whatever they may be, and all of them can outrun you no matter what the fuck you're driving. It could be 3 guys in go-karts chasing you and you're driving a Lambo and they will be able to catch up to you and outrun you no matter what. So it's playable but annoying in the driving sense, and that is until you get to this fucking side-swiping bullshit. They put a mechanic in here that allows you to hold X and press to your left or your right when you're driving to side-swipe a car that's next to you and attack the car, essentially. This deals a big chunk of damage to the car that you sideswipe, but the problem is the enemies can do that too, and there are an infinite number of them and one of you. So guess who gets fucked? And that's basically all the game offers right now. There are some other minor things you could do out roaming the overworld, but honestly, the city itself feels sparse at best, and sometimes it's just empty. You'll drive for 10 or 15 seconds down an open street and get nothing. No people, no cars, nothing. So the city's not alive yet. It's not even close. As much as what I've just said is bad, beyond all of that, the worst thing about the game is how buggy it is. And I'm not talking about the absolutely fucking shitty physics that look like they were put together in 5 minutes. And I'm not talking about graphics glitches. And I'm not even going to mention like the hundreds of minor bugs. Like the fact that if you enter a clothing store and page through some of the options, when you leave the store, it'll leave you wearing the last things you previewed even if you didn't buy them. I'm talking about game-breaking bugs that do shit like this. Unequip all your weapons, leaving you totally unarmed. Zero out your ammo stockpile, so you have to go to the store and refill from zero. Remove your ability to press any of the shoulder buttons, which completely removes your ability to fight back. Remove your ability to enter and exit cars. Make missions and objectives just randomly vanish off the map. And here's a good example of one that it was going on so long I had an opportunity to actually load up my capture software and capture this so you could see it. Take a look at this. What you're looking at here is an NPC driving this car in a mission where I was supposed to be riding shotgun to escort him. All right, he was supposed to jump over this ravine in the car at the end, and he just didn't make it. And because he didn't make it, he spent 10 minutes driving around this ravine trying to get up this wall until he eventually just hit this point where you can hear it, he's just foot on the gas trying to drive up the wall and he can't do it. So I had to restart the mission. I really cannot stress this enough. You will not be able to go through a single play session of this game without running into some bug that completely screws with your ability to play the game. This is not me complaining about design decisions. It's not me disagreeing with additions or changes they made to the game. This is about the game not fucking functioning. That is the problem. You will not be able to play this game without at least 2 to 3 instances per hour of bugs and other occurrences that make you wonder if this game wasn't designed and built by high schoolers, because it's just amateurish and total carelessness. So that's basically the book on Saints Row. It feels half finished and it's got a lot of potential, but it would need a shitload more work to get there. It could eventually evolve into something good, but as of right now, it's just more fucking annoying than it is fun. So that's Saints Row. More as I make it.